The duckling sat in the corner, feeling very gloomy. He thought about the world outside and the fresh air and the sunshine. Suddenly, he felt a great longing to swim in the water. He just had to tell the hen about it. "What a crazy wish," said the hen. "It's because you have nothing to do. Lay some eggs. Purr. Then you won't think about such silly things." "But it's so wonderful to swim," said the duckling. "It's wonderful to put your head underwater and dive down." "Wonderful!" cried the hen. "You must be crazy. The cat is clever. Ask him if he likes to swim. The old woman is wise. Ask her if she likes to put her head underwater." "You just don't understand," said the duckling. "Indeed," said the hen. "And if we don't understand you, who can? I'd like to know. Are you smarter than the cat or the old woman? I won't say a word about myself. Just be thankful for our kindness to you. You are lucky to be in this nice warm house and with those who can teach you something. You are very foolish, and I tell you this for your own good. That's how you know you're real friends. They tell you unpleasant things. Now why don't you try to lay some eggs or learn to purr and give out sparks?" "I think I want to go out into the world," said the duckling. "Do as you please," said the hen. They're being mean to him. So the duckling went on his way. It was so wonderful to swim. It was so wonderful to put his head underwater and dive down. But no matter where he went, everyone called him ugly and turned away from him. Wait, did they say ugly to him? We'll find out. Just kidding, we're not. Now the summer was over. The leaves in the woods turned yellow and brown. The wind took hold of them and danced them about. The sky looked gray, and the clouds were heavy with snow. A big black raven sat shivering on the fence and calling, "Caw, caw." The cold got right into one's bones. The poor duckling had a bad time. Wait a minute. Did the crow have a bad time too? One evening, as the winter sun was setting, a flock of great white birds flew out of the bushes. They were swans with long and graceful necks. The duckling had never seen any birds so beautiful. With strange cries, the swan opened their great white wings and flew off to warm lands and open waters. And as they rose high in the air, a queer feeling came over the duckling. He turned round and round in the water to watch them fly, and he gave a cry so loud and strange that he frightened himself. What? Okay. He could not forget those beautiful birds. Who were they? Where were they going? He did not know. He only knew that he loved them as he never loved anyone before. The winter grew colder and colder. The poor duckling had to swim around all day and all night to keep the water from freezing. But the hole in which he swam grew smaller and smaller. At last he was so tired that he gave up and lay still. And soon the duckling was frozen into the ice. A farmer came by the next morning and saw him. He broke the ice with his wooden shoe and took the duckling home. There in the farmer's warm house, the duckling came to life again. What? The children wanted to play with him, but they frightened the duckling. He ran away from them. and landed in the milk pail. The milk splashed all over the room. The farmer's wife threw up her hands and screamed. More frightened than ever, the duckling flew first into the butter tub, then into the flour barrel. What a sight he was! The farmer's wife screamed again and ran after the duckling with a poker. Laughing and shouting, the children ran after him too. Thank goodness the door had been left open. The poor frightened duckling ran out of the house and into the bushes and lay there in the newly fallen snow. It would take too long, and it would be too sad to tell how the duckling lived through the cold and bitter winter. He was back in the swamp, and there one day he felt the warm sun again. He heard the lark sing. It was spring. He spread his wings. How strong they were now, and how easily they carried him along. Before he knew it, he was in a big garden. The apple trees were in bloom. The air was filled with the smell of lilacs, and the green branches of the lilac bushes hung down over a pond. Suddenly, out of the bushes came 3 white swans, swimming lightly on the water. The duckling knew them at once. They were the beautiful birds he had seen in the sky. A feeling of sadness came over him. I must go to them, he thought. They'll kill me, because I'm so ugly, and I dare go near them. But I don't care. Better to be killed by them than bitten by the ducks and pecked by the hens and kicked by the kitchen girl. So he flew into the water and swam to the beautiful birds. He saw them come to meet with him with open wings.